We left at 5 o'clock this morning to come to this place called Shimoda. This is where Commander Perry first landed and eventually opened up Japan to trading, and he's also instrumental in having to do with Japan overthrowing its government and doing away with its feudal society. So they're going to have this Black Ship Festival today, and we're going to try and find it because we haven't seen any evidence of a festival. Well, now I'm on the other side of this channel, and the U.S. Navy is here. It says U.S. actually Coast Guard, and we're going to find out what's going on here, because there's a bunch of people waiting in line. And right directly across here is this old, looks like a junk, you know. And there's, I mean, it looks like a houseboat. So I don't know how clear we're going to get this. It's not. Well, there's a junk again. I just think it's the neatest ship. It's got a house on it. Strange design. Then we have this real pretty view of Shimoda. And it's really a quaint place. It's one of the prettiest places I've ever seen in Japan. And they've got American flags out, and there's this quaint little street that I'm going to get pictures of a little bit later. So Shimoda is a neat little place, very pretty. And we are on our way to the Shimoda Park. We're going to go to an aquarium. So this is where Commodore Perry sent several steamships to find out if Shimoda could supply coal and water and supplies for his. Well, the Japanese are getting on a ferry boat and going out to American naval vessel and touring it, and we've just done the opposite and gotten on this Japanese military ship, Navy ship, and toured it. So Shimoda Harbor is really busy. There's all kinds of ships coming and going. There's the replica of the Black Ship right there.
Oh yeah, going out. Okay.
And I'm zooming in on him.
Look at the paddle wheel go around. See it?
Yep. And so this is supposedly a replica of the Black Ship that scared the Japanese into opening up their ports. We have this kind of a neat rock causeway going out to it, and Jeff is being a jerk, so we're going to leave him on that damn rock. Well, we have this narrow little street with all these little shops and stands, and it's really, this is what you would think Japan would be like, and not the area where I live, which is just one person on top of another. And you have this nice little stream running down through here, and some really ancient old buildings. I'm going to go in there to that art exhibit. Well, you see, there are some Americans here, but they're mostly sailors. There's very few gaijin civilians. Yes. Well, we've come to the parade, and it's a very narrow. What?
That guy's name is Foley. Senator, guy.
And very narrow street that they're coming down. We have all these dignitaries that they're all out here celebrating the Black Ship Festival. And I can't get a very good shot. The weather is absolutely terrible. Here you have these Japanese waving the American flag. We've got some kind of band coming up here. American military band, army band, which means they came from Sama. How did Jeff get over there? I'll never know.
How did you have to from Sama?
I know, yeah. I don't know how Jeff got over on the other side of the street. He's not even taking pictures. What do we have? I need to be on the other side. Well, a little window of opportunity here. All right. Now we have, and it's over with. Demonstration. This little guy was talking to us in English, but we couldn't really understand what he was saying.
Now we go over the top.
Uh-huh. It's up above it. So we have to figure out how to get
Find a
down in.
parking place. See that gold building? Can you see it with your zoom?
Yeah.
What's it look like?
Okay.
Are there umbrellas? They're shuttling people.
Well, you know, you can be able to, yes, there's umbrellas. We have found this really unique cove with these strange rock formation. Looks like sandstone. And we're looking for a place to have a beer and Jeff can smoke a cigarette. And we've got Mr. Canner here. He's taking in the view also. And then there's Jeff. Jeff's going to knock on that guy's door and ask him if he can have a beer with him. So I got to back up now. And,
Look at that, that's all enclosed where the people are.
yeah, and there's umbrellas over there. So we're on the other side now of the peninsula. So that's kind of unusual construction on that house. And I'm sure that hole runs right out to the ocean.
Look, clear down there.
And we're gonna go, you know, we found a place with ambiance. We're gonna sit down, have a beer. Really nice and clean water, don't it? I wanted to buy one of these things. I heard that they're made right in Zama. It's really neat. Never seen anything like this other than Japan.
Boy, man.
Yep, I got him. So we have this.
Hawk.
Yeah, he's a sea eagle, and he's looking. He's fishing today, about ready to take. Oh,
big
this.
shit. Squirt some of that out of there.
Yep, some fish scales. See, get a little bit perspective here. So you got the water, and there's water over here, see? So he's right on the fence post looking at both sides. Oh, he's looking right at me. This is good.
Oh, that's a nice
Oh,
shot.
that's nice.
Centered it nice. Warm ass.
Got the
Junk.
junkie flower.
Today is the 29th of May, a Monday, and we're come to this Japanese park, and we're going to look at these collection of houses that have been brought from all over Japan. Probably, what year do they represent? Well, I want you to look at these houses carefully because this is all we're going to see of this park. The park is closed today on Mondays. So we'll just walk around as much as we can, but gives you an idea of what was in here. So there's one of the houses that we probably, well without a doubt, we would have seen close up. And then this building is sort of cool. Your typical Japanese. And we'll go for a walk down there, see what happens. Well, we're getting to see more than we thought. I was going to sneak in there, but
Did he try and get caught?
well,
No, he was just playing with the gate.
Fence gating is nice and
yeah.
just a pretty picture here. Oh, look at that house right there.
See, all those are doors, and those doors are open, and you're allowed to walk in and read the signs that say who lived there and what they did, and you know, that good stuff.
Well, it's too bad.
Of course, a lot of these things are built with like no nails, you know.
Yeah. So this is 1700s probably. And they put together a regular community here.
We missed it since he is here.
Hundreds of years. You know,
Well,
hundreds of
Christ.
years.
No, okay, there it is. 16 minutes left. Well, this is a little bit different style than the previous one. So that's why it's here. It came from a different area of Japan. So we're seeing more than we thought we'd see, even though we can't get in. Well, we walked up to the tower, and there's a sign that tells about it. Of course, it's all in Japanese. But the Japanese do write their numbers as Roman numerals, so, or Arabic numbers. So it says 925 to 2552. So I suspect that this has been a lookout all the way back to 2500 BC. That's what I think. So we've had a nice little walk through the park. We're with our friends the Canners today.
Ooh, we got a nice, oh my God.
So we have a nice panoramic view here of the Tokyo skyline.
Playing around with the focus here.
And
Trying to do a...
so we're looking at Tokyo out there in the distance. There's a spire sticking up right there. That is the Tokyo Tower.
The Empire State Building, boy.
And
I'm seeing Tokyo Tower. That must be it.
there's a spire sticking up. It's hidden by
That's it.
behind a building.
Here we go. Let's just keep walking around.
So we'll see what's on the other side of this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure this has been a lookout point, military lookout point for years and years and years.
I wonder if on a real clear day you can see Fuji. Oh.
So we're just continuing here with the Kanto Plain. As far as I can see, there's houses, buildings, congestion.
Well, wouldn't that mountain range be in the way of Fuji?
Well, maybe at this time you can see it.
Let's get back up here. Then way out there in the distance is a set of mountains that we live by. Well, we've left the tower and we've come to this little park. And it is just filled full of children eating lunch. There's my friend Gary Canner taking pictures. So we're gonna move on, go somewhere else. Well, we left the houses, got on the train, went back to our house, and took a car ride to the waterfalls. And on the way to the waterfalls,
Hey, come back here with that drink, you.
on the way to the waterfalls, which are 2 minutes away, we've come across these steps to a shrine. And we're going to go check out the waterfalls. We have a little ways to go before we get to the falls, but this is really a pretty little valley. The Japanese sure have put in a lot of work just to keep down the erosion.
Yeah.
They do.
Very nice.
So the stream isn't, or the river, it's a stream, it's not very large. Then we got some steps to go up. This is so typical Japanese. So this is really pretty. And then you just wonder, where does that water go? Because there it's supposed to go over the edge right there. And then we can see part of the waterfall there. Got to go up some steps, and then it's supposed to be really a steep one or a long drop. So we'll just wait till we get there. Maria just making it to the top of the steps. I'll have to do that also. So there's another little bridge there. I don't know where that path goes. I'll get a little closer when I get up there. It's a nice day, May 30th. Our friends are still down below. What?
An altar. There's Buddha.
Can't hear you.
Buddha is on the altar. Look at, there's a waterfall around over here too.
Uh-huh.
Two of them.
Well, if you fell off there, it would be certain death. And then you have this other little waterfalls and stuff. I don't know if we'll climb up to the top of that, but you can. There's a path up there. Think you can go up to the top of that?
Do I think I could?
Yeah, when you go back that other path. Huh? There's my friend and his wife. Now they've started to come.
I'd like to go down here and take my shoe off and soak my foot in the water.
I have about 8 minutes left. Typical Japanese. This is a little shrine. You're shooting into the sun, it's not good.
Yeah, that's what the picture was. So I think
Get into the movie. More Japanese shrines. So this is in front of the shrine. Very pretty afternoon. We're up here in the mountains. That is the Tomai Expressway. You pay a lot of money to use that. We'll go back to our congested, pollution-packed area, which is only about 2 hours from here. Well, we have come all the way up to what is called the Japanese Alps, and they're off to my left, but I thought I'd get this guy. He's working up his rice fields. You can see he's got rice planted there. We got the water running, beautiful flowers, and then we're just going to zoom in on these guys. They definitely look like the European Alps. And we're in the valley floor here. Let me zoom in. Well, it don't work.
Oh, we got all the wires.
Yeah. So, okay, we're going to get a lot closer. I'm with my friend Mark. So we're going to take some nice pictures. What a lovely day. This probably be my last trip in Japan. Well, we've gotten closer, and we're going to go to Mount Hapone. I'll show you right there, Mount Hapone, and that must be Mount Hapone in the background there. So this really looks like the Alps, doesn't it, Mark?
Yeah. Look right up over in there on the top, on
Yeah.
the ridge.
Yeah, there's a ski hut. Let me see.
Beautiful blue sky.
Oh, maybe we can go up there. That'd be really cool.
Green spring trees.
I only got 4 minutes left, so it's really beautiful. Well, we haven't got to the end of the road yet. It looks like about 5 more kilometers. By the way, this is the 4th of June, so it's in the 60 degrees. It's really cool, clean mountain air. Isn't that pretty? And it looks like we're probably going to go over there. Well, we've come to the end of the road, and here's this little pension. Look at all the stuff hanging out drying. This is a starting point for hikers to go to the top of the mountain, Hapone. And we've just had a beer. Wonderful blue sky, green trees. It's really beautiful here. Clean air. Well, I think there's a gravel road that we could probably drive. This is as far as we're going to go, because we've decided to go back and go to another part of the mountain and take a cable car up. But it is really beautiful here. So far we've just found everything we've been looking for. Say hello to the folks.
If you come off here, you're coming up here on skis.
Yeah.
You come off and you come down here. Now, where do you go from there?
I don't know.
I don't see how they get off here.
Well, I have 2 minutes left, and we have went to the top of the ski lift. We're at 1,850 meters.
About, yeah, about.
And this is just like the Alps. That's back there called the Alps. And we still have snow on the ground.
I don't see any Swiss. I don't see any German.
No.
I don't see any French. I don't see any Americans.
No, but we're the only Gaijids up here. Now, earlier,
Did you tell them how much a beer cost?
oh no, I haven't. The first beers, that draft beers that we bought, were $6 a piece.
$6 a piece.
And then the second set that we bought was $7 a piece. So
$7 a piece.
the higher you go, the more expensive the beer. So earlier, I think we were on the other side of that mountain over there. I think. Not positive.
This is what I want you to take a meeting.
Okay. We have all these people walking up the trail. They walk up on top of they walk up on top of the mountain, turn around, come back down. So just about out of film. So we got the clouds coming in. Okay, I'm done.